Hey guys. Hi Jessica. Good morning. Hope everyone's having a good day.
Fuck.
Sorry. Jessica had asked to do some breath work, so we'll start with that as soon as I got my shoes on. And then we'll read a little bit. And then we'll head out and take a walk. It's Saturday. Saturdays are busier days. Not for me. My day's the same. Day in, day out. I just do my stuff. Um, but in the running community, Saturday is traditionally the um, long day. People go out and they run longer and they go in groups, which is okay. People do what people do. However, because they get an earlier start, they chase away all of the wildlife. Because here's what I notice, and it was the same when I would run in groups: silence is not a possibility or even attempted. That everyone, man, they play music, they talk loudly, they laugh loudly. It's a fun time, but uh, everything should be hushed in the morning. My own view, of course. People can do whatever they want in the morning, but yogic tradition, actually in every religious uh, tradition, there's a reason why the Gregorian monks get up so early and chant. We should do some more chanting, by the way. Speaking of which, let's do the bumblebee breath. How's that sound for today, Jessica, to start us off? Hi, Kat. Kat says, hello, Yogi and friends. Goldie, how are you? So we're going to wait. I think Anna said that she might come in. We're just going to wait a few minutes, Jessica, I don't want to do the bumblebee breath. Well, for one, let me know if you want to do bumblebee breath. Hey, Maharastian, how are you, my friend? She says she doesn't know. So yeah, in the yogic traditions, it's called Brahma Muhurta, the hours of God. Um, it's a fluid time, about an hour and a half or so before sunrise, before dawn, and about 45 minutes to an hour after. There she is. I was waiting for you, Anna, because we're thinking about doing the bumblebee breath. So, Jessica, what we want to do is, you haven't been to sleep yet, right? This is a good sleep to help. This is a good breath to help you sleep. If you're already up, it's a good breath to ease into the day. I mentioned that I like doing breath of fire first thing in the morning. So no, so you haven't been to sleep yet. Breath of fire is like my cup of coffee. You know what else is like my cup of coffee? My cup of coffee. um, but before I even think about coffee, I'm doing breath of fire. I haven't done that with you yet, Jessica. It creates just a little bit of um, the stress hormones. Doesn't create stress, but it creates the hormones that help us handle stress. Meaning, stress in and of itself isn't bad. It's just life. Everything grows through stress. Continents, mountains, oceans, everything expands through stress. However, it's our reaction to chronic stress nowadays that has that ill effect upon our minds, emotions, our bodies. So, what we want to do in the morning with Breath of Fire is create just the right amount of stressor hormones to wake us up, prepare us to do the stuff we're supposed to do during the day, which used to be, hunting, gathering, stuff like that. I would have made a really good gatherer, by the way. Um, and then we proceed through the day. And then we don't want to let those stressor hormones get out of control. So we do specific breathing through the day to keep us even keeled. And if we notice that we're getting up, Then we do a little more uh, deeper breathing, holding, longer exhalations to keep us farther down. But because some people are in a state of chronic stress, chronic anxiety, um, right now what we want to do is heal. Above all else, we want to heal. We want to bring those stressor levels down. We want to ease the anxiety. We want to create a state of equilibrium. I'm pausing to appreciate the fact that I said that right on one try. Never say that word again. Here's, here's what I want to do. I want to say something correctly, and then I never have to say it again. Going out on a winning note. Cam says, you look like Steve Jobs. I hope not currently. I hope not currently. That would not be a good thing. Jay says, hunter-gatherers were gifted agriculture from somewhere. Yogi would be the master mushy pea grower. You know how heartbreaking it would be for me to grow the perfect pea, only to see Jace come along and mash it on up? I'd be like, Jace, my friend, what has that perfect little pea ever done to you that you want to mash it? It's offering you sustenance. Another well said word. You guys aren't giving me the props that I deserve. Um, and Jace comes along and just mashes it to pieces. The fate of the poor pea. Here I say all these big words correctly, and then I try to say fate, and it comes out pate. This is what happens. You don't want to get overconfident. That was my mistake. I got overconfident. All right, so anyway, long story short, we're going to do the bumblebee breath. I'm going to bring up a timer. This isn't a breath that I so much guide you through as I explain, and then we can do it together. Of course, my poor cat doesn't know what to make of me. We've been doing about 2 minutes of bumblebee breathing. It's about a good length of time. Let me know, do you guys want to go for 3 minutes of bumblebee? 444. That's an excellent number. I found sometimes, hey, by the way, our friend Maddie is fly fishing when we're done, which will be in just a minute. If you want to head on over and give Maddie a shout out, let him know you appreciate him out there fishing for all of us. Thumbs up. All right, Anna's ready. We're going to do 3 minutes. So, a quick little synopsis. Bumblebee breath. We're not pushing down hard. We're not trying to seal out all sounds. Just gently, gently, gently pushing. Hands on the head. This is the most comfortable position. There's a mudra. It's not a bad position either. I'll demonstrate real quick, and then you guys have an option. So I'm sealing off the ears, eyes, nose, mouth. Does not have to be perfect. Or as you breathe in, again, I'm going to be doing this, guys. Breathe in through the nose, hum on the exhale, imitate a bee. What you think a bee sounds like. Put a light focus right between the eyebrows. Nice and easy. And sink into the vibration of the sound. You're listening to the humming of the universe itself, and that carries you into a state of calm, into a state of peace, and most importantly, into a state of absolute bliss. Just listen to it and let it carry you away. No effort. No effort is needed. Don't try to listen. Don't try to pay attention. Everything is very light awareness. You're aware of the sound. And through that awareness, you're gifted the bliss of that vibrational quality of the breath. Everyone ready? I'm going to set the clock for 3 minutes. What I would like you to do is close your eyes. This breath is completely your own. You're doing it in your own time. Breathe in, hum, sounding like a bee. And then, when you're done, slight pause, begin again. We're going to do this for 3 minutes. So it doesn't matter how many times you do this breath in 3 minutes. Just light awareness on that hum. Breathing in through the nose, humming on the exhale. Let the hum extend, but don't put any effort in extending it. When it drops, it drops. When you're done, you're done. If your shoulders and arms get heavy from having it up there, put the shoulders down, shake the hands out, begin again. Everything about this breath is easy. Everything about this breath is joyful. Everything about this breath is simply about the vibration itself. I'm going to do this with you, and we're going to do it for 3 minutes. No glasses for this, guys. We're going to begin. Count of 1, 2, 3. Listen for the gong. 1, 2, 3. Let the vibration of the breath carry you. Shake your arms out if you need to. Everything's easy. Everything's easy. Focus between the eyebrows. Listen for the gong. Three minutes of bumblebee breath. When you're ready, keep your eyes closed. Relax. Just sit. Allow those vibrations to continue. When you're ready, open your eyes. We're going to do a closing salutation. It's a closing prayer. May I be happy. May I be at peace. May I be free from suffering and the cause from suffering. May my friends be happy. May they be at peace. May they be free from suffering and the cause from suffering. May my neighbors be happy. May they be at peace. May they be free from suffering and the cause from suffering. May everyone in the world be happy. May they be at peace. May they be free from suffering and the cause from suffering. Om Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Om, peace, peace. I love you guys. Hey, Red Lotus. Hey, who you calling microscopic? Have you not seen my arms? My arms are not microscopic. Hey, Lord Fingers. Easily. I'm not separate from the universe. I'm not separate from the infinite. If I know my own vibration, I know my own vibration as the universe. If I know the vibration of the universe, I know my own vibration. There's just vibration. There's not me vibrating and the universe responding. There's just vibration. There's just the universe. Or maybe not. I don't care. Jace says, it's question time, Yogi. Vibration and energy are known to improve various states. If we practice simultaneously, will all vibrations resonate irrespective of distance? Yes. There's no such thing as distance. There's no such thing as time. Do you know that time and space didn't exist until the universe needed time and space? Imagine that. There was just the isness of it all. Jay says, I tried various pitches then. They were all compatible. I would like to demonstrate on a live. Absolutely. My live is your live, Jace. In the imagined realm of time, my time is your time. Red Lotus, that's a good question. We ask a similar one. Jessica says, thank you, Eric. Thank you. Anna says, thank you so much, Yogi. I feel blessed, joyful, and at peace. Anna and Jessica, thank you both so much. Or it's been forever. What could forever mean in the absence of time? Or it's a loop. Or it's a loop. Did I just say that? Am I stuck in a loop? What if Jace was stuck in a loop of me saying, is this a loop, over and over again? Jace would be like shaking me. Wake up. I feel sorry for whoever gets stuck in a time loop with me. It would be one endless joke over and over again. And I'd be like poking you. Do you get it? Do you get it? Jace said I would press pause. Jace. This is why Jace is enlightened. He has his finger already poised over the pause button of life. Jace holds the cosmic secret of how to mute Yogi. If you had passed that secret down to every family member and friend I've ever had, they would be begging to pay for that secret. All right, guys, I'm going to head out and take a walk in just a minute. Jessica, I saw that. And I saw that you're not happy with that. Now, you can view it, you're not really stepping back, that you are spending a little bit of time healing so that you can refocus on your channel when you're ready. So when you think about it, you're actually working on your channel without being on your channel. You're preparing yourself. You're getting yourself in that place where you can step back on camera and continue your healing journey there as well as here. So it's not the end. It's not the end. And who knows, as you're healing, as you come in here, and we're doing breath work together, as well as privately, whenever you want, maybe you'd want to share some of that. And the thing, Anna said, or I'm sorry, Jessica says, I'm not sure about that. We don't have to be sure about anything. All we have to do is honor how you feel now. And if how you feel now is step away from the camera, honor that. Anna says, what is Jace? What is Zena doing, Jace? Jace says a mouthful of mushy peas would withhold all the jokes. It would withhold a lot of things. Yeah, here's, if I could make a request from Jessica, don't punish yourself for the decisions that you make. Don't decide that you need to spend some time away from your live streams, your channel, and then feel guilty about it, and then feel bad about it, and then feel like I let myself down or I let people down. Nope. If you have that urge to step away, if you need that space, then take it. Who's to say that tomorrow you won't feel different? But right now, this is how you feel, and it's perfectly fine to feel how you feel. You don't need to explain it to anyone, even to yourself. I read about that this morning. In the absence of judgment. Imagine how peaceful we would be in the absence of judgment. And judgment is just a thought. Judgment is no more, judgment against ourselves and others is no different a thought than the thought of, I wouldn't mind having strawberry ice cream for breakfast this morning. A thought is a thought is a thought. Course in Miracles says there's no hierarchy in illusions. And an illusion is an illusion is an illusion. Only loving thoughts are real. Everything else just part of the illusory game of life. Jay says, it's okay to be a wave. We are all part of the ocean. Flow back and forth, and we will rise and fall, but always remain part of the ocean. Beautifully said. We haven't had an ocean analogy in a little while, Jace. I miss you on our 5 a.m. live streams. This is when we're all a little more quiet, a little more attentive. Jace says, meow, I heard you. She's like, yeah, I know. What are you going to do about it? She seriously gave me a look like, come at me, bro. What do you got? That's right. I'm talking to you. She doesn't care. What's the plans for, before I go, what's the plans for today, Jace? How many reps are you going to do? Who are you doing reps with? Saturday. Saturday's one of your big days. Is my vacuum on? My vacuum, my vacuum hasn't been on for, man, I don't even want to count how many months. I got to be careful what I say. I was about to say, man, my vacuum hasn't been on for 6 months. And then I realized Kat might be listening to this conversation. And even though I know Kat is very close to being in the absence of all judgment, she might be judging still my vacuuming skills. Kat says, bye. All, I love you. We love you too, Kat. And I love you, Kat. Jessica says, have a great day, Kat. Definitely, Kat. Have a great day. Jessica, have a great day too. I hope you get some rest. Anna says, wishing everyone a beautiful and blessed day. Jay says, be blessed, cat. Thank you all for being here. I really love my 5 a.m. live streams. It's just no pressure. Not that the other ones have pressure, but there's a different energy, you know, because who knows what's going to happen in the afternoon and in the evening. We might sing, we might do this, we might do that, and all of it's fun. All of it's good. I love all of it. Oh, Vamp says I have a message on Messenger. I will be right over. I don't know how to take my walk. All right. Vamps' daughter is on a train coming home and doesn't know the results until tonight. The university posts them. So we should know. I guess we might know by the last live stream. Prayers for the best possible outcome. Thank you so much, Goldie. Goldie says yes. Anna says much love to everyone. Jay says we're waiting for good news, Goldie. So I had mentioned to Trending that she came up and sang in the afternoon. We'll carry the celebration, the party all weekend. It won't be like on a Friday where we say we're just going to sing. But if anyone wants to come up and sing on a Saturday evening, on a Sunday evening, you know, weekends are to let loose. Vamp says she's already an architecture student. The question is what city? Prayers for the one that makes her the happiest. Jessica says good luck. Jessica, if you get some sleep and you come back this afternoon, we'll do some more breath work. If you find that you need some in between, just reach out, my friend. You know I'm there. All right, guys, I'm going to head out, take my walk. We're going to do another kettlebell session, but it's going to be light. It's not going to be up. I might film it and post it for those interested. Maybe. We'll see. Anna, send some prayers for Goldie. Thank you, Anna. All right. I love you guys. Thank you, Jessica. I'm hoping for some beavers. And a fox and an owl. All right, guys. I got greedy there at the end. Love you guys.